I kind of divide the skill set into two parts. Some of the hard skills that they have, and just skills at being able to use data analysis software. And then what I think commonly are referred to as 21st century skills, things like collaboration and teamwork and communication skills. And I think we emphasize both of those. So on the hard skill side, we had today in our presentations, all of the teams presented evidence of their own mastery, or at least proficiency, in using these new software packages, both statistical analysis that they presented, as well as qualitative data analysis in a very impressive ways. So those are tools that they'll always hang on to. They'll take it forward into the fall and spring, and we're hoping that they'll continue to use those. You know, you think about the skills that are important in this organization, and what we emphasize, and we bring those to bear in our coursework as well. So I mentioned earlier collaboration. I mean, that's how we do our work here. We do it in teams, and so those are skills that we try to build during the summer with our students, and the emphasis on the research team is probably the best example of that. And they have to kind of navigate, they work very closely together over a period of 6 weeks. You know, some of those relationships can be a little tense at times, especially as you're kind of coming down the line on your final presentation and your final report. But that's life. And so we really present them with simulations of what life is going to be like, and in the settings they'll be working in within the next year. So collaboration is one of those. Communications, both oral and written communications. We really work closely with the students on their writing because it's such an essential skill in the work they'll be doing in the future. Well, I think that we have so many UEP students who are either current teachers or former teachers, and they bring a unique perspective to you know, policy initiatives and reform strategies because they've experienced it on a sort of a very personal and professional level. In some ways, they're the best test of the viability of a policy change because they know how it's going to play out in the classroom. So it's that teacher lens that has been a real plus in helping us sort of understand where the potential pitfalls might be in some level of policy change.